Hey, we're back at the top again today with the Ultra Finals of the Alolan 16. Since this is the last matchup, it wouldn't be an episode of this series without explaining on what this is about. The Alolan 16 is a series where we try to find the best concept of an Alolan form that will end the week of the release of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Slight spoiler warning ahead. Skip to the timestamp on screen to avoid it. Okay, we good? Everybody skip? Let's get to it. I know there are no new Alolan forms in the new games, but I've been running this for 15 weeks now, so it doesn't really make any sense to stop doing it because of this leak. Now then, we need to know our matchup. Both of the regional finals winners have not yet been announced, so who came out of each matchup unscathed? First, in the Kanto regional finals, we had Alolan Fearow going up against Alolan Rapidash. Well, it was a very close matchup, but in the end, it's Alolan Rapidash who picks up the win to enter the Ultra Finals. With a score of 46-37, Rapidash narrowly escapes to become winner. Now, as for the Johto Regional Finals, we had Alolan Ledian go up against Alolan Noctowl. The results from this one are a bit lackluster since at the time, it's only been live for 4 days. Regardless, it's Alolan Noctowl that will represent Johto in the Ultra Finals as winner. So that means the Ultra Finals will pit the Kanto representative, Alolan Rapidash, up against the Johto representative, Alolan Noctowl. Remember, in the Ultra Finals, you'll take a look at every aspect as a whole and vote on their potential. Everything that we have seen will all come together. So with that, let's dive into the final matchup. The Ultra Finals of the Alolan 16. One final time. Alolan Rapidash started in round 1 on the Kanto side of the bracket, winning against Alolan Nidoking. Then in round 2, defeating Alolan Machamp in a landslide. And in the closest matchup to date, against Alolan Fearow, Rapidash was able to win that one too. Well, I'll say it again. The Ultra Finals involves everything we focused on about each Alolan form in the first 3 rounds. So let's have a recap of the complete history of this Pokemon. Alolan Rapidash was affected by Alola due to its fire type. The temperature of the islands made its internal temperature increase, causing it to make its home in Wela Volcano Park until it became a victim of being preyed upon. To adapt to this, it grew wings to better escape the threat, and since Pegasus, or Pegasi, whatever the plural is, are beings of folklore and fairy tales, it gained the fairy type. Because of this, its move pool changes drastically with the additions of many new moves, including the big additions of Play Rough, Roost, U-Turn, Calm Mind, and Steel Wing. Someone also mentioned high horsepower, and that wouldn't be a bad idea either. So let's say that's a new egg move for now. And with said new move pool and abilities of Levitate, Magic Guard, and Flash Fire, we were able to build such move sets as the Magic Guard Life Orb set with Flare Blitz, Play Rough, Wild Charge, and Flame Charge. We also have other move sets from the comment section, this one mentioning high horsepower, but we also have an actual move set from Mate Zapster, and it gives good insight to what power Alolan Rapidash could bring to the meta if it existed. Alolan Noctowl began the Alolan 16 on the Johto side of the bracket in round 1, dominating Alolan Ursaring. Coming back in round 2, Noctowl continued its dominance by decimating Alolan Crobat. Then in the Johto Regional Finals, its dominance was slowed, but it still managed to be victorious over Alolan Ledian. Though I blame the 4-day time frame, so take it with a grain of salt. Now then, the Ultra Finals involves everything we focused on about each Alolan form in the first 3 rounds. So let's go back and check the history of Alolan Noctowl. Noctowl, when brought to Alola, was uncomfortable with the high temperatures. I mean, is climate really the only thing I could think of in this series? Jeez. So to adapt to the nighttime climate, it moved to Mount Lanakila to become an ice type. Now it can sleep in peace in a cooler area of the islands. As we look to the move pool, the changes to Alolan Noctowl gave it access to very pivotal moves, such as Freeze Dry, Ice Beam, Aurora Veil, U-Turn, and Boom Burst. With its new abilities of Mold Breaker, Refrigerate, and Slush Rush, it has a lot more impact on what roles it can play. And knowing this, we have my favorite moveset around the dastardly combination of Refrigerate boosted Boom Burst. Along with the Life Orb, you'll probably will blow your ears out. Unfortunately, we have no movesets in the comments section of the Johto Regional Finals, and I would love to show off your input. Well, maybe next tournament. It's all good though. Now, let's see who can come away with the victory. And with that, those are our final 2 Alolan forms squaring off today. Remember to vote for your favorite Alolan form in the card or the comments below. You can vote how many times you want, and the winner will be announced in the Road to Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon finale on Thursday. If you did enjoy and want to see more, don't forget to show your support on the video by dropping a like from the top and subscribing, because without your support, we can't crown the best Alolan form. With that, I want to thank you for watching. I want to catch you back at the top later on because that's how we do what?